What's up, YouTube? Sean the Gamer here, and we're gonna quickly go over tonight's pay-per-view, WWE Clash of Champions, presented by SmackDown Live. And I wasn't gonna do this, but I don't think I've missed a preview and predictions all the year, so why not, keep the train going and just finish off the year strong and do the last pay-per-view of the year. And it feels that way because there has really been no excitement behind this pay-per-view. Like, what was the last one? Survivor Series. Ever since that happened, and then we had War Games, it just feels like they just cooled off, and now we got this Christmas show coming up. John Cena's supposed to be coming back, and Brock Lesnar's opponent is still up in the air for Royal Rumble. So they're kind of building towards Royal Rumble on Raw, at least. Well, on SmackDown, we have to get through this road bump to start getting the build on this show. But this feels thrown together. Like, this feels like, alright, last pay-per-view of the year, we need to get as many people on this show as possible and try to do the best we can with it. So let's start off with the pre-show stuff. Mojo Rawley versus Zack Ryder. The Hype Bros recently broke up over the past couple of weeks. Mojo turned on Zack Ryder, and now this is the subsequential match. Mojo's gonna win this. Zack Ryder is, I don't know, we haven't seen a lot of Zack Ryder, and then for some reason we didn't see a lot of Mojo. I don't know if he was injured or anything, but I don't know, there were like weeks would go by and I'm like, where is the Mojo? Like right now I'm thinking, where's Ty Dillinger? When was the last time we seen Ty Dillinger? And there's just no reason for Zack Ryder to win at this point, so just go ahead and give it to Mojo and start developing another new cocky heel on that brand. Then we go into the Bludgeon Brothers versus Breezango. Bludgeon Brothers are gonna win. Do we really need to go over this? They've just been destroying jobber after jobber after jobber. Then you got the Colin Delaney, who just happened to show up. But why? I really wish they would have pushed Breezango earlier this year when they were in that little feud with the Usos, and just giving them the belt at least for a little while to see where it could have went, but they didn't. So Breezango has been stuck doing the fashion files and not really being used the way they should be used as this flamboyant tag team that can actually go if you don't want to take them lightly, but whatever. So then we go on to a fatal 4-way tag team championship match. Has there been, not even just a pay-per-view, but a week on WWE TV where there has not been a fatal 4-way or a triple threat? What is wrong with just having regular matches? One-on-one matches that can tell a decent story for a little while and get something going. You can't get anything going if you're constantly having all these people in these fatal 4-ways. It'd have been so different if there was a reason for them, like how TNA used to do that, like that Bound for Glory series where each match was like you get a certain amount of points, and they could have did that with all these fatal 4-ways and been like, alright, these are a certain amount of people who are mid-carders or people who haven't been in the main event for a while, and this could be their way to get in there by earning points to see who will be the next #1 contender to maybe either the Intercontinental Championship or the World Championship, and that would have gave more context to like why they're doing all these fatal 4-ways and stuff. But just having fatal 4-ways every week on every show just gets like, why? It'll be different, if it wasn't the same group of people all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's always either the women, the cruiserweights, or throw all the tag teams in one scenario, like we're getting in this match here. So I don't know, it's just mind-boggling. So you have the Usos, the champion, American Alpha Light, or Darker, if you want to say. Oh dang, that was racist. But the New Day and Rusev Day, and Rusev and Aiden English. Who I want to see win this match, actually Rusev and Aiden English. Like, I am a big fan of Rusev, but I've become a bigger fan of Aiden English. Like, him and the Drifter just being assholes, singing all the time. I don't know, there's just something about that. I like if Aiden English were to come out playing the harp or something, or like have like a rolling harp that goes down into the to the ringside area, while Rusev is just waving the Bulgarian flag and he just singing Rusev Day. I don't know. I don't know. That just sounds funny to me for some reason. I just want to see it at least once, like on this pay-per-view. Let's do it on this pay-per-view. So, or a violin. I think a violin might be a little bit more practical. So, yeah, let's just move on from that subject. But Rusev and Aiden English, I would love to see them win. I don't think they'll give it back to the Usos, or give it back to the New Day, because the Usos and them have been going back and forth. I don't see them giving it to American Alpha Light, because, or Darker, because what have they really done since Shawn Benjamin's been back? I think the Usos might be being primed up to lose those titles to the Bludgeon Brothers. So, I don't know. That just seems smart to me. So, I'm going with the Usos to retain. And then maybe even right after the match, after the Bludgeon Brothers just run through Breezango, the Bludgeon Brothers can come out and attack the Usos and setting up for that feud. Triple threat match. See, here's another multi-man match. United States Championship. You have champion Baron Corbin versus Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. For some reason, I can see Bobby Roode winning this match just to try to give him something to do, and with the championship, they can probably do something similar to what they're doing on Raw with the IC title, and maybe Bobby Roode can do it a little bit better because he's a overall better wrestler than Roman Reigns. So, and with the people on SmackDown, you can have like Tyler Breeze versus Bobby Roode, Ziggler while he's still there versus Bobby Roode. Who else is over there that can do some stuff? Ty Dillinger versus Bobby Roode, Nakamura versus Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal once he goes back down the level versus Bobby Roode. I think that would be a lot better than having Baron Corbin hold the belt. But at the same time, I can see Baron Corbin retain. But I'm just going to go with Bobby Roode. I want Bobby Roode to win. I don't care about this pay-per-view. I don't care at all. I'm going to watch it, though. Just because I think, if done right, it could be at least entertaining. If they actually give these matches a decent amount of time, or some of them. And some of them I just don't want to see at all. So, I do want to see this United States title match just to see if, I don't know, I want to see if Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler are actually going to care enough to bring this match to over 3 stars. And the same thing with the Women's Championship match, but I think they are going to do something interesting with this match, especially with the Lumberjills. I can see either Carmella cashing in, or I can see Natalya winning because of distractions, because of the Lumberjacks getting into a big altercation. You're gonna have the Riot Squad out there, and with all those baby faces they don't like, so they can cause trouble and, you know, just cause enough commotion out there to distract Charlotte. Maybe have Charlotte do the moonsault off the top rope to the outside on the Riot Squad, and then that causes her to get counted out, and maybe keep the title, but Natalya wins, but that just prolongs the feud. Oh no! And then you can have Carmella cash in. Yeah, so hopefully Carmella cashes in. That'll bring something different and exciting to the SmackDown Women's Division for a few weeks, just to see where it goes. Then you have the WWE Championship match, AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. I'm on with Styles just because I can't do any more of Mahal. I thought it was going to be good for at least 2 months and then they'll drop it, but no, they let it go on way too long. So I'm done with Mahal right now. He can drop down to the United States picture where he can probably be better utilized for his talents. And here we're going on to the tag team match with dueling referees. You have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton. This match, if all these men care enough to deliver anything past a 3-star match, could be really entertaining. We all know what Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens can do. Nakamura can go. Randy Orton can go when he feels like it. So let's hope he actually does, to give us something to look forward to help us look forward to what we're going to be seeing in 2018, especially if all the WrestleMania plans that we don't want to happen actually do happen. So maybe this can be like the spark of hope to something different going into 2018. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to keep their jobs, whether it's by some type of fluke ending, distraction to one of the refs while the other one gets a pinfall, double pinfalls from both refs at the same time, as maybe you can have you can have Randy Orton. I mean, you can't pin Shinsuke. That's what I'm thinking. So could you? It has to be a double finisher at the same time. So I'm trying to figure out how it'll go. It'll go. Oh, it'll go Nakamura pinning Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn pinning Randy Orton, and then Shane and Daniel are both counting at the same time. Double pinfall. They're arguing, and this can lead to a rematch on SmackDown. They could do something where they're arguing, and then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they recover at the same time as Randy Orton and Nakamura, and then they all get to brawling. One of the refs gets it'll be Shane getting knocked out the ring because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have to win. Daniel Bryan's going to make the 1, 2, 3. Then maybe you can get a roll up on Nakamura, and it'd be shocking. And then they've been kind of burying Nakamura anyways on SmackDown, not using him right. So it really would have hurt now that I think about it. But as of right now, leading up to this pay-per-view, as you can tell by the tone of my voice, it hasn't been that interesting. I haven't been clamoring to get home to watch this. It's been like, yeah, I can watch it in the morning if I really want to. I'll watch a couple of highlights tonight just to see what everybody's talking about. But other than that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches for tonight. The kickoff show starts at 7. Probably be watching that, tweeting out what's going to be happening or what they're talking about and stuff. But other than that, that's it. Let's go over who I think is going to win again real quick. Just to recap, Mojo over Ryder, the brothers over the Angos. Yeah. The Usos over everybody else. Hopefully Bobby Roode over the other two. Hopefully we can see Carmella cash in, because I was thinking about it. I think everybody who has been on SmackDown Live in the women's division has won that belt, other than Carmella and Lana. But Lana doesn't really count, and Tamina, and she doesn't really count either. But all the main women who actually wrestle, oh, that sounds bad for Tamina, but you know, the main women that they've been using have won the belt. Charlotte, she just got over there. They're using her. She won the belt. Natalya, she's been there for a while. She won the belt. Naomi, she's been there for a while. She won the belt. Alexa Bliss, when she was over there for a while. She won the belt. Becky, she was the first woman to win the belt. That was still shocking to me. So, or was it Alexa? I think it was Alexa. I always forget. It was one of those two. Point is, if you've been over there, you've won that belt, and I just think it's Carmella's time. It'd be kind of messed up if she lost, though. But I don't think they would do that for the first one. Or maybe they're thinking about recreating that Edge moment from when he first cashed in, because he was the first person to win the Money in the Bank. And he cashed in after John Cena retained at the Elimination Chamber, and they've been thinking about doing a women's Elimination Chamber. So why not have Carmella sit that one out, and then, oh, that means you have to drag out that Riot Squad program. Ew. But then you can have like the Riot Squad and whoever's champion and two other women in there. And then whoever walks out, Carmella catches in on right afterwards. When is the Elimination Chamber? February? March? December? 3 months? That's what? Roughly 12 to 15 weeks? Can we really sit through a program like that if it's not well booked? They'll make us do it anyway, so why the hell not? So Carmella's cashing in at the Elimination Chamber, but all that being said, everything is linked in the description below. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I'll probably do some Dokkan videos this week. Post those. I should get their LRT in. I don't know if I have enough medals. I don't know what place I came in. I'm rambling. Comment down below what you want to see out of this pay-per-view. What you think is going to happen. Who you think is going to win. Who you want to win. And what direction do you want to see SmackDown go in 2018? Don't just say a better direction. Say something like more back to wrestling related, like before WrestleMania of what, this year? Because that's what made SmackDown. It was more wrestling related. Now they're trying to do all these stupid storylines to pretty much be like Raw light, even though Raw is Raw light. So it's like Raw diet. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm Sean the Gamer, and I am out of here.